Hi guys, welcome back to another 30-minute power flow with Michelle from Advanced Training Fitness and Yoga. Thanks for joining me again. If there is anything that you guys are looking for in particular that you would love for me to post, I try to do a video a week and it is for you, so keep that in mind. So anything particular that you're looking for, that you need, that it's a cold winter day out here today in Columbus, Ohio, so whatever you need and you're looking for, whether it be slow, gentle, hip release, back release, shoulder release, or just a good fun flow, feel free to reach out to me. And as always, press like if you like this video. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it and get started. So today is a creative 30-minute flow. So come ahead down onto your backs, let's get centered and begin in child's pose. So come onto your mat, widen the knees, find a place for your rib cage to land in between the legs, relax your head, allow the arms to relax, beginning to connect to your breath, deepening the inhales and exhales. Maybe not necessarily diving right into an ujjayi breath, but just noticing today how your breath feels in your body. Perhaps for the first time today, notice how your hips, your low back, notice what part of the earth is being supporting your body. Notice how your clothes feel on your body, the temperature of your room, and then begin to transfer your thoughts to the internal part of yourself. Notice the thoughts that are traveling in and out of your head. And the quieter, the stiller we become, the noisier, the more active our minds get. I call that the roommate in our head. She or he begins to take over when we become a little stiller, when we slow down. So today, through the next 30 minutes, listen to the roommate in your head. Allow he or she to slow you down, to not anticipate the moves, the asanas, the flow, to just be in this moment, present for the next 30 minutes. Slowly begin to make this child's pose a little more active. Start walking your fingertips towards the top of the mat. Spread all 10 of your fingers nice and wide. Curl your toes and make your way into your first down dog of your practice. Have some freedom to move around. Maybe bend one knee at a time. Shake your head back and forth. Yes and no. Draw those heels down towards the mat. Feel that sweet stretch in the back of your legs and the lengthening of the spine. Pause and seal your lips for one more breath. And bend the knees, look through to the top, and step yourself through to the top of the mat. On an inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flatten the back, lengthen the spine. On an exhale, melt yourself down. The inhale, root to rise, touch the sky. Exhale, hands come into heart center, Samasthiti. On an inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, dive yourself forward. Inhale to half lift, plant your hands and step to high plank pose. Bring those big toes together till they touch. The wrists are underneath of the shoulders. All 10 of those fingers are spread wide. Tighten up through the core. All right, ground into both of your hands. Come to the knife edge of your right foot and stack your left foot and stack your right foot on top of your left foot. Now keep rotating that right hip to the sky. Resist the urge to pick up this right hand. Pause for another breath. to the sky in a side plank on your left side. Reach your right arm over the ear and touch the front of the room. Come back center to high plank. Hinge yourself forward, lower all the way down to the mat with control. Untuck the toes. On an inhale, lift up in a little cobra. Roll the shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, melt yourself down. Curl your toes, squeeze the top of your thighs until your kneecaps lift off. Now squeeze your tush. Press to high plank. Now come to the outside of your right foot. Stack your left foot on top of the right. Really twisting and opening up through the left side body. Push harder into your left hand than your right hand. Now send that left hand to the sky, side plank on your right side. Send that left arm, reach it over your ear. Come center to high plank. Hinge forward, and with that muscle control, lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. On an inhale, lift up little cobra. Exhale, melt down. Curl the toes, tighten the legs, the buttons, press to high plank. Press to down dog, hips high. Oh, lift your heels, bend your knees, hop step lightly to the top. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, guide yourself back forward. Inhale to half lift, plant your hands, bend your knees, step or jump back to high plank. Hinge yourself forward, bend your elbows 4 to 6 inches, so lowering your first chaturanga. Press to high plank, come to the outside of your left foot, stack your right on top of your left side plank, once again left side. Right arm reaches over your ear. Come center to high plank, lower chaturanga. Press to high plank, come to the knife edge of your right foot, stack your feet, engage the core, side plank, right side. Left arm, send it over your ear. Come center to high plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, lift your heart, your chest. Exhale, roll over the toes, down dog, hips high. Pause and seal your lips, one full breath. Lift your heels, bend your knees, hop step lightly to the top. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, dive yourself back down. Inhale to half lift, plant your hands, bend your knees, maybe hop back chaturanga. Press to high plank, side plank, left side. Reach, right arm reaches over. Come back center, high plank, lower chaturanga. Press up, come to the outside of your right foot, reach left arm up. Touch the front of the room with your left hand. Center to high plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Oh, pause. Just savoring in that little form of a salutation. Engaging the core, but yet saluting to this time you set aside for yourself. Lift your right leg. Pulling all 5 of your right toes down towards the earth. Bring your right knee to your right arm, touch your right arm. Send your right leg to the sky. Bring that right knee to your left arm, tap it under the body. Send it to the sky. Step your right foot through between both hands. Come to high lunge crescent and reach up to the sky. You're going to bring the hands into heart center, melt the left knee inside of the right knee. Come to a single leg chair. Feel all this strength into your right leg. Now slowly begin to straighten it up into airplane arms, warrior 3. Put a footprint on the back of the room with that left leg. Drop it back to high lunge crescent and reach up to the sky. Bend elbows, bend the left knee. Come up and into that warrior 3. Hands sweep back by your sides, airplane arms. All 5 of your left toes pull down towards the earth. Drop it back to high lunge crescent, reach up. Bend your elbows, little bend in that left leg. Subtle tuck of the tailbone under and feel the front side of your left hip. Press back up, airplane arms, warrior 3. Back left leg is lifted. Interlace the hands behind you. Drop it back back to high lunge and humble warrior. Drop the left heel. Spill the right shoulder to the right thigh. Relax your head. Feel that stretch through the chest, the collarbones. Feeling the strength in the right leg. Crown of the head comes back up. Spin back into that high lunge crescent to reach up. Hands come to heart center. Come back to that single leg squat. Bringing the left knee inside of the right knee, sink it down. Now plant your left foot by your right foot and find a twist. The left tricep or left elbow outside of the right leg and really draw the hands towards the center of your chest. Energetically pressing right palm into left palm, look over your right elbow, smile. You took this time for yourself. Come back, center to chair pose, Utkatasana. Come to stand, arms by your sides. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, dive yourself forward. Inhale to half lift, jump or step back, high plank pose, chaturanga lower. Press to high plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, and exhale to down dog. And you know, if you're used to being with me, I always tell you, how we get to down dog, how you get to down dog is up to you today. Add the chaturangas, omit the chaturangas. Sprinkle in whatever goodness, whatever strength, mentally, physically you need that gets you to downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. Pulling all 5 of those beautiful left toes towards your face. Bring that left knee to your left arm, touch it. Send the left leg back to the sky. Bring the left knee to your right arm, send it to the sky. Step your left foot through between both your hands, come to high lunge crescent, reach to the sky. Bring the hands into heart center, single leg chair on the other side. Melt the right knee inside of the left knee, kick yourself in the buns with your right heel. Stay here and pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, high lunge crescent, step the right foot to the back, reach up. Bend your elbows, bend the right knee. Press up, airplane arms, third warrior. Back right leg is lifting. Drop it back to high lunge crescent. Gently set the right foot down. Bend the elbows, little bend in the right leg. Airplane arms, warrior 3. Lift off once again. Pulling all 5 of your right toes down towards the earth. Feel the strength of the left leg. Drop it back, high lunge crescent, reach up. Bend the elbows, bend the right knee. Press up, third warrior, reach up and back. Interlace the hands behind you, humble warrior. Follow the right foot, set it down, drop the right heel. Humbly connecting the left shoulder to the left thigh. Relax your head, feel the stretch through the chest, the shoulders, the strength in the left leg. So good, crown of the head comes up, release, high lunge crescent. Hands come heart center, right knee inside, single leg chair. Plant the right foot by your left foot and find that twist, that detoxification to the left. The right arm pressing energetically, the left hand into the right hand, push. Gazing over the left elbow, sliding that right thigh back into the midline and pause. Come back to Utkatasana, chair pose. Come to stand, arms by your sides. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, dive yourself forward. Inhale to half lift, plant your hands, bend your knees. It's your vinyasa to down dog. Sprinkle what you need to sprinkle. What is the icing on your cake today? What do you need? Lift your right leg. Step that right foot through between both your hands. Come to high lunge crescent, reach to the sky. Open up into your first warrior 2. Drop that left foot parallel to the back of the mat, bending into the right leg. Hug to the outside of your left foot. Look past your right middle finger. You're strong. You're a warrior. Side angle, right arm inside or on the right thigh. Left arm reaching towards the sky. Keeping the legs in an isometric reverse peacefully. Stretch it back. Cartwheel down to a low lunge twist. Leave that left hand on the mat, send the right arm to the sky. Drop that left knee with your right hand, maybe reach back, catch the left foot. Releasing that foot, lift the left knee. Right hand's coming outside of that right leg. Now you're gonna hug that right knee into the right armpit, tricep, and pause. You're gonna power box it, trace it down your right wrist, left elbow, right elbow, high plank, keep it hovering. Leave the right leg hovering, reach your left arm out to the front of the room, into awkward plank and pause. Lower the limbs, lower chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift the hips. Pausing for that full breath. Lift that left leg. Step that left foot through between both hands. High lunge crescent to reach to the sky. Open up into your first warrior two on this side. Hug to the outside of your right foot as if I put super glue on it. Bending into that left leg. Pull in through the belly. Now look past your left middle finger. And smile. Bring that left arm inside the left thigh, side angle pose, right shoulder stacked under the left shoulder. Reverse peacefully, stretch it back. Cartwheel down to that low lunge twist. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm goes to the sky. Drop that right knee, pause here. Option to put a bend in the right leg with your left hand, reach back and catch the foot, feeling a sweet stretch in your right quadricep if it's tight. Release that right leg, lift your right knee, right hand outside of your, left hand outside of your left foot. Now bend that left knee, lift the left foot, bring your left knee to your left tricep armpit, hug it in. Power box it, left wrist, right elbow, left elbow. Stay forward, high plank, stay right here. Awkward plank, option to drop the right knee. Reach your right hand out as if you're gonna shake my hand and find that awkward plank and pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down chaturanga. Inhale to up, exhale to down. Pause for that breath. Lift your heels, bend your knees, lightly hop, fly to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, guide yourself back forward. Inhale to half lift. Chaturanga your way, dance your way to down dog. What do you need today? What brought you to the mat? Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Connect it all together. Connect the dots in your body, in your mind. Lift your right leg. Step your right foot through. Come to high lunge crescent, reach up. Open up into warrior two. Side angle, right arm inside of right thigh, left arm reaches to the sky. Reverse peacefully, stretch it back. Cartwheel down to the ground, framing the right foot, and pause. Pivot on the ball of your left. Think modified pyramid. Start to straighten-ish your right leg. Say good morning or good evening, good afternoon to your right hamstring. Rebend the right knee. Leave your left hand on the mat, send your right arm to the sky. You're going to come to that side plank that we prepped for at the beginning of our practice. So come to the knife edge of the left foot, swing that right leg back. Right foot can stack on top of left foot, or you can lift the right leg. All kinds of options. What do you need today? Reach your right arm over your ear. Come back center to high plank. Lower to an elbow plank, come to your forearms. Bring your right knee to right arm. Shift it back. Left knee, left arm. Shift back. Come up into a high plank. Right knee, right arm. Shift it back. Left knee, left arm. Shift it back. Lower to a forearm plank. Right knee, right arm. Left knee, left arm. Come up into a push-up plank. Right knee to your right arm. Left side. Lower down to your elbows. Right to your right. Left to your left. Last time, come up into a push-up plank, right to your right. left to your left. Maybe lower into chaturanga or just shift back into downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps through. High lunge crescent, reach up. Warrior two, open up. Side angle, left arm, left thigh, right arm touches the sky. Reverse, peacefully stretch it back. Cartwheel down, framing that left foot. Modified pyramid, start to straighten-ish the left leg, waking up the left hamstring. Pull all 5 of your left toes up toward your beautiful face and pause. Micro bend in the left knee. Rebend that left leg. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm up. Find that side plank on your right side. Swing your left foot to the back. Option to lift that left leg, stay here. Left arm reaches over. Come back center to high plank. I need 3 of these, lower to your forearms. Right knee, right arm. Step it back, left to your left. Push up plank. Right to your right. Left to your left. Elbow plank, come down. To your right. To your left. Bring it up. To your right. To your left. You have 1 more, come down. You got this, to your right. To your left. Bring it up. To your right. To your left. You can chaturanga, just shift back into down dog. So good. Right leg lifts. Right foot steps through between both hands. High lunge crescent, reach up. Bend the elbows, bend the left knee. Open up warrior two. Side angle, right arm inside, left arm reaches. Reverse, peacefully stretch it back. Cartwheel down to the ground. Frame that foot, left hand stays on the mat, right arm to the sky. All right, look down at your right big toe. You're gonna take your 2 peace fingers on your right hand, grab your right big toe. 2 options, you can drop this left knee. You can come to the outside of the left foot. Bring that right foot to the back toe, hold side plank. Okay, you're gonna set this right foot back down top of the mat. High lunge crescent, reach up. Standing pigeon pose, cross the left ankle over the right leg and sink it down. Breathe into this left hip. Come a little lower. Okay, the legs are gonna stay in a numeric number 4, just straighten them up. And now reach towards your right big toe. Feel a deeper stretch in this right hip, right hamstring. Now you're just gonna slide this left foot all the way over your right in a cross fold. If this is enough, stay here. If you need more, walk to the right. Bring the hands back center. All right, you're gonna unhook this left foot. So the left foot kicks to the front, step it back to that low lunge. So good, plant your hands, send your right leg to the sky. Bring your right knee to your right arm. Now swing the right toes underneath of you for a high pigeon. All right, tent your fingertips out to the side. All right, you're gonna sexy pigeon. Take that chest over top of that right thigh, circle around for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now land center right here. You can stack your fists. You can come all the way down to your head. Just breathe into that right hip. 1 more full breath. Slowly start to walk yourself up. All the weight's going to come onto your right side. You're going to take this left foot and step it over top of your right thigh, so you're in a little seated twist. And now we're going to twist to the left. Left hand can go behind you, right arm to the sky. Now take that right tricep to the outside of that left leg. Take a big inhale and sit a little taller. Stay for the exhale. Breathe into this upper right shoulder blade. Let it spill out the left side body. Bring yourself back to center. Okay, so my left foot is touching the right edge of my mat. My right foot's touching the left edge. So a little different than that cross fold at the top. We're going to come to a wide cross fold. So just straighten up the legs. Come to the knife edge of your feet. Breathe into those IT bands. They run on the outside of the legs and pause. All right, we're gonna untwist and unravel. So stay with me. You're gonna go to the right. So start to walk your hands to the right and twist all the way around. Awesome. All right, now bend your knees, sink it into Malasana, little yogi squat. With the elbows actively pressing away. Hands melted heart center, breathe into your adductors. All right, option, you can stay right here. You know how I love options. You can option to come into crow pose. So take those hands out in front of you, start to lift the knees towards the back of the arms, and maybe today find crow pose, lift one foot at a time, find a pause. You can stay in that Malasana squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly, if you're up, lower yourself down. Begin to straighten those legs. All right, we're gonna twist back up and come into cow face pose, shoelace pose. So go to the left. Keep walking to the left, twist, twist, twist till your legs are twisted like a shoelace. So my left thigh is on top, my left knee is staggered underneath of my right knee. Hug into the body. Grab a hold of your feet and just begin to pulse yourself forward. Breathe into this left hip that's crossed on top. And then find a pause, stay here. Tummy on top of that left thigh, breathe into your left hip. And if you were with me in class all week long last week, I tried to think of fancier ways every time that I taught this flow. If you're with me early in the week, I make up a flow. It just comes to me. But then later, as the week goes on, I teach it over and over again, and I seem to add a little more, try to find a different way to get out of this. We're gonna get out of this a different way. So my left leg stays on top, you're gonna shoot the right leg straight out. So now we're in half cow face pose. This is a great IT band stretch, hamstring, outer part of that right leg. So my right leg's extended straight, left leg is still on top. So half cow face, shoelace. All right, my right hand's gonna grab the sole of my left foot. My left hand, if available, is gonna reach and grab the knife edge of my right foot. Kind of twist and lower yourself down towards that left. The leg crossed on top. I always feel a deep stretch on the outside of my leg. If you suffer from plantar fasciitis, especially in the sole of that foot, into the heel or the foot, those ligaments and tendons, they tie all the way up into the heel, into the back of the leg. And then everything's like that chain, it's connected together, right? All right, slowly bring yourself back up. All right, I'm gonna give you options. Left foot goes here. Option to stand in a pistol squat. So your 2 peace fingers on your right hand. Grab this right big toe. You can use this left hand as a little kickstand and start to lift yourself up. And a pistol squat. You can use this right heel as a little helper. Don't worry, we get to do the other side, right? All right, when you're there, relax your right foot by your left. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale, fold forward. Inhale to half lift, your vinyasa to down dog. Omitting and adding whatever you need. Pause in this down dog here. Woo, that was a lot, right? All right, let's get the other side. Left leg lifts, left foot steps through. High lunge crescent, reach up. Bend the elbows, bend the right knee. Come up and open up, warrior 2. Side angle, left arm, left thigh, right arm touches the sky. Reverse, peacefully stretch back. Cartwheeling down to that low lunge twist, strong in the right hand, left arm to the sky. All right, 2 peace fingers, left hand's gonna grab left big toe. You can drop this right knee or come to the outside of this foot, right? I'll drop the right knee this time on this side. Bring that left leg to the back and reach. All right, you're coming back to that low lunge, so slowly with control, as if I hit slow motion on the recorder, the left foot goes back by the right thumb. If the right knee is down, lift. So good. High lunge crescent, reach up. Standing pigeon pose. This right ankle now crosses over the left and sink down. These arms are just an extension of you. You can bring them heart center. Breathe into this right hip, flex through the right toes. So find that dorsiflexion. Protecting the ligaments and tendons in the right knee, pause. All right, you're gonna keep this numeric number 4 with the legs. Straighten the left leg. And now fold over towards the block or towards that left toe. Breathe deeper into the left hamstring, left outer hip. And a little into the right outer hip. It truly just depends on where you're tight. All right, now come to that cross fold. So set the right foot outside of the left foot and pause. Put a generous bend in the knees if you need it. If you need more, those hands are gonna walk to the left. Bring yourself back to center. Okay, right foot kicks to the front of the room, steps it back. So good. All right, hands on the mat. Left leg goes to the sky, 3-legged high plank. Left knee to left arm. Swing the left toes towards the right wrist. Find that high pigeon on this side. All right, you sexy pigeons. Somebody said to me the other day that pigeons aren't sexy. Well, who says they're not? Okay. Come on, all 10 of your fingertips. Now come from left to right for 4, 3, 2, and now pause here. Stack your fists, come all the way down, square off, and find a full another breath. Bring yourself up to that seated twist. So start to bring yourself up all the way down to the left side. I'm going to take this right leg, step it all the way over my left. Twist to the right. Right hand goes behind you. The left arm goes to the sky. Take that left arm over that right leg. Take a big inhale. Stay for the exhale. All right, bring those hands back to center. Now we're just going to straighten the legs. So we're in this wide cross-legged fold here. My left foot's to the outer edge of the right mat. My right foot's all the way to the left edge of the mat. Sink to the knife edges of your feet. All right, we're going to unravel. Walk to the left. Twist around to the back. Okay, your option to play. You can stay and sink back down into that little malasana, little yogi squat. You can come into a tripod if you want to come onto the head. Come into a tripod if you want to reach up into that shoulder stand. What do you need? Are you practicing crow? Are you practicing balance, maybe mentally, physically in your life? What do you need? Stay right here in malasana. Feel the hips, huge culprits of low back pain, and it's where we store all our emotions. Maybe it just feels good to move wherever you are in your day today. All right, hands back down onto the mat. If you're in an inversion, come out of it nice and slowly. We're going to twist into that shoelace pose, cow face. So hands walk to the right. Keep walking, twisting. All right, now my right leg is on top of my left. Grab the feet, pulse yourself forward gently. And when you're ready to find the pause, pause forward. Gently bring yourself back up. Okay, left leg's going to kick out in front of us, so kick that left leg out. This right leg stays crossed over top of the left. Take your left hand, grab your right foot, anchor it down. Take the right hand, if available, grab the outside of that left foot. Woo, that's tight. Lower tummy, torso towards the right leg that's crossed on top. And remembering that when a muscle is tight, we tend to breathe, hold our breath, right, instead of breathe. So find those long breaths. All right, bring yourself back up. This right foot's going to unhook and come right here. This is your good side. Take your 2-piece fingers on your left hand, grab that left big toe. Hand can be here as a little helper if you need to. You can even give yourself a little rock. And then slowly bring yourself up to a pistol squat on this side. And gently release, bring the left foot down, shake it out, inhale, reach to the sky. Salute to your practice, the end of it, fold forward. Inhale to half lift, chaturanga, hop, step, float back. Inhale to up dog, exhale to down dog. Pause for a full cycle of breath. Manifesting in the 30 minutes that you gave yourself to detach, to recharge. Maybe in the beginning it was physical, and just maybe somewhere in between it became a little more mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. A time just to press pause. Lift your heels, bend your knees, come to the center of your mat on your sitting bones, crossing the legs into Sukhasana. Take a moment to move the flesh. Maybe sit on a block if you need to bring the floor to you. Take a moment just to pause, close your eyes.